real burgers in there.
They just bought out the full supply of every single McDonald's within like an, I don't know, 13-mile radius just for this one clip to show that this man is actually just disgusting. I mean, seriously, how can you eat that much of literally anything, much less burgers? I mean, if you're gonna eat that much of literally anything, please just try to make it healthy because, or else I'm just waiting for this man to just, like, die of a heart attack at just the mere sight of a burger. And I mean, seriously, he just said, oh, there's real burgers in there. Like, he literally just saw his own kid just walk off of a cliff, like, oh, Jimmy fell off Mount Everest again. Like, what? Please, just don't have that type of a reaction to quite literally anything, much less just seeing some burgers fall onto the ground. He's really just acting like this is just going to send him into another state of depression. I mean, seriously, just what are we watching right now? And I mean, seriously, with that little smile he had right there while they were falling down, I mean, I'm really am just surprised that he didn't just get down on his hands and knees and just start eating them straight off the ground. Like, okay, I do know that these have come in contact with 37 new types of viruses, but hey, I'm gonna send it. I already have all of them from eating this much of literally anything, so I might as well full send it. But yeah, hey guys, it's me Neon, and today we're just looking at this actually just insane man who is literally just eating nothing but burgers for the past 11 years. Don't know how you do anything like that, but that's really just the type of plan this man's on. I really do just hope you guys liked the video. If you do, just please like and subscribe. It really does just help me out an absolute ton. Make sure make sure you guys see my videos more often, and it makes sure other people see my videos more often, and that helps me get more views, and that overall just encourages me to make more videos. But yeah, I don't really feel like wasting too much more of your guys' time, so yeah, let's keep going.
When the burgers fell out of the truck, first thing I did was look over at Adriana.
So Victor, what do you think all of this represents?
I'm assuming it represents the amount of burger.
Yeah, he's looking at his wife because he knows that she's already halfway to the phone. That way she can call up the divorce lawyer and already to start, like, I don't know, like, trying to figure out new and improved ways on how to take the kids. And I mean, seriously, that face right there was like, the moment he realized, wait, I didn't make this woman sign a prenup, she's about to take half. I mean, seriously, who can blame him? I mean, I think I'd be panicking just a little bit if I seriously was just sitting here and my wife somehow still didn't know about this for the past 11 years while eating that much burgers. I mean, first off, is his wife Helen Keller? Because I don't see too many ways you couldn't notice that, but since she did just figure this out, now she has a pretty good reason to take off, because now she's just got a good story. Like, oh yeah, you remember Jeremy, the ex-husband I divorced? Yeah, do you want to hear the story of how that happened and why? Okay, so he was eating several thousand burgers each year. I mean, seriously, who can blame her at that point? I mean, seriously, just what is this? I mean, as soon as he saw that avalanche, he really just knew, okay, I'm going to get divorced. And I mean, seriously, can you blame him? I mean, I think most people with any level of, like, social knowledge would realize, okay, this is the end of my marriage. I mean, seriously, just what is this? And you can just tell he's trying to lie by the amount of time it's taking him to answer the question. Like, he's sitting there really just formulating a response. He's like, okay, what's the most, or not the most, what's the least I can say where it's still somewhat believable? And he's like, okay, let me think. I mean, seriously, just what is he doing? I mean, as soon as he came out with that, I mean, his wife was already like, okay, he's about to pull out with a lie. I mean, seriously, what's just happening? Because I have absolutely zero idea. And if I'm going to be completely honest, I don't think even this man knows what he's about to say. He's seriously sitting there just coming up with it on the fly like it's improv or something. I mean, seriously, what is this?
Eating a 5-year span.
Try a 1-year span.
Wow.
1,460 burger boxes right here.
What's it like to see them all here?
I'm not gonna lie, I can't even imagine how much shorter the segment would be if he just didn't bother to lie, because he seriously just said, wow, like he didn't already know that that was the burgers he ate in a single year. He's like, wow, I already knew that, didn't he? You just snitch on me right in front of my wife. I mean, seriously, do you gotta be doing that? I mean, that's actually just what's going through this man's head. I mean, he's getting ready to just strangle them for just exposing this man in front of his wife because he knows she's about to take half of quite literally everything. And I mean, seriously, just what is this? And I mean, really, it's probably just like remembering just how seriously gross you are. I mean, if you can eat that much of quite literally anything in a year, I would say you have a problem. But burgers, I mean, burgers are good. I like burgers, but not that much. I mean, seriously, I'm surprised this man didn't divorce his wife first. That way he could, like, marry, I don't know, McDonald's. He just pulls up to Ronald McDonald's house and is like, gets down on one knee. Will you marry me? That way I can get a lifetime supply of that Big Mac. I mean, seriously, that's just what's going on in this man's life. And, like, if everything went his way, that would be his ideal reality. If I'm just gonna go out on a limb, that's probably what I'm thinking. And I mean, seriously, how do you eat that many burgers in a year without dying? And really, that avalanche of burgers literally could have killed his own child if they just stood under that. Because it really just went down for a solid 15 seconds. I mean, that might actually be able to just be enough to, like, I don't know, cover a small village if it was just positioned correctly. Because that thing really went on for like a minute at least. And he's seriously sitting here like, oh yeah, it's not like I haven't seen that in the back of my car because I really just can't bother to go to the trash can to throw them away. I mean, seriously, this man, we all know that this man has come to terms like, okay, I'm gonna die in a few years, but hey, who cares if I can just keep on eating my burgers?
It's just disgusting.
It was very shocking and a little sickening, really.
Victor, is it any big shock that you've got diabetes?
Apparently not.
I'm not gonna lie, this is starting to just get straight up painful. I mean, seriously, these people are really just sitting here just going in on this poor man. And I mean, I get it. I mean, I understand what she's trying to do, but seriously, she might as well have just like told him that, hey, when you come out of the beach, people think you're a beached whale and try pushing you back in there. I mean, seriously, they might as well just start going out and saying that, because he's really just sitting here while they are really just telling him it's no wonder he has diabetes. And just really, how does your wife not know this? I mean, you guys didn't see this part, but before this, they really said that he has been doing this for the past 11 years. I mean, seriously, how does someone you are quite literally living with for that long not understand? Okay, let's think. I cannot remember the last time I've seen him eat quite literally anything. I made dinner for him the last 7 years, and he has not taken a single bite. That's a little bit strange. I guess he's just a robot and he doesn't need to eat food. Like, is that seriously what's just going on in this woman's head? Because I don't understand how you couldn't, like, realize in the slightest that, hey, something might be a little off if they literally just do not eat food around you. I mean, seriously, I'm just so confused. Because you guys can go ahead and let me know if you guys think you would find out or not, but I would hope we would, because I don't know how you couldn't. I mean, seriously, when this video first started, they literally came in here with a full-on U-Haul, the things that they used when people are literally moving, and they take their entire life's stuff. That's what they had to use to carry around this man's burgers that he eats in 1 year. How would you not notice that?
The question is really, when's the blindness going to set in? When are you going to have something amputated? When's the stroke happening or the heart attack? Victor is in the midst of a...
Listen, I get that the point of this is to, like, I don't know, maybe scare him a little bit, bring him back to reality, but, did they really have to pull up the whole WebMD page and just start listing all of the side effects that's about to happen to this man? I mean, seriously, do they just really have to be saying that, hey, if you even so much as look at one more burger, you're going to end up as just a torso with no more limbs? And if someone really wanted to, they could just, like, I don't know, if it's a snowy day, they could just roll you up like a snowman and just put you at the core of that thing. I mean, seriously, do they have to just be listing all of this stuff out? Because, I get what the point of it's supposed to be, but, it kind of gets lost in a little bit of translation when you're seriously sitting here going, okay, first off, you're going to go completely blind. You're going to go Helen Keller mode. You aren't going to be able to see, hear. You aren't even going to be feeling anything. I mean, seriously, what's the point of all of that? I mean, except for just, I don't know, scaring them into doing this, which I don't feel like that's the most effective tactic into making someone do something. Like, yeah, if you don't do this, you will die tomorrow. I mean, seriously, they aren't going to want to do any of this. They're literally just doing all of this because they're scared. They need to have somewhat more of a motive. I am getting a little bit too realistic, though, for this show, because it is kind of it is a little bit of a joke, because we're seriously looking at people who are eating over 1,000 burgers every year. But I mean, seriously, just what is this?
Of a major health crisis. What's it going to take?
It's definitely going to take a change.
I would like for you to order a burger with lettuce.
Did they really have to do this man like that? I mean, they really went from this grown man crying about all of this to him literally just being asked to eat a burger with lettuce. I mean, seriously, am I the only one who's getting a little bit lost here? Because I really just don't understand how those two things connect. I mean, there's one road and there is literally, like, I don't know, like a full-on spaceship. I mean, call me stupid, but I don't really feel like those two things connect all that much. But that's seriously what they're just pulling out. And I mean, he literally just started laughing at the exact second that "with" came out of his mouth. Like, I'm actually surprised he hasn't already started strangling this man for having the sheer audacity to tell him to order a burger with, you guys know what? He's really acting like it's Voldemort's name, like, lettuce. I know, so terrifying. I mean, seriously, just what is this? I mean, as soon as he heard the word "with" come out of his mouth, he was like, excuse me, what did you just say? You want me to eat my burger with something else? Who do I look like to you? Do I look like Albert Einstein? Do I look like I can do whatever I want? I am a standard man who just wants to eat his 1,000 burgers a year in peace. Leave me alone with that. I mean, seriously, this was going through this man's head. I mean, seriously, this man might actually have the taste of a literal 3-year-old. I mean, I'm just waiting for them to just pull up with the fact, like, you know how they pull up with those black screens on this show sometimes, and they're like, he eats over 20 million burgers a year, like that stuff. I'm just waiting for that screen to pop up and just say, this man was actually a 2-year-old, but then he got body swapped with a 37-year-old man. I'm waiting for that screen to pull up, but so far it hasn't. But yeah, guys, I think that's going to do it for today's video. I think this might actually is going to be one of my longest videos. I really do just hope you guys like the video. If you do, just please like and subscribe. It really does just help me out an absolute ton. But yeah, guys, thank you guys so much. I really do just hope you guys have a good day. And this is Neon saying see ya, and bye.